10 laps to go in the second Xfinity race of the weekend at Dover. Chase Briscoe absolutely taking a stranglehold of this race here in the second half of it. Ross Chastain, he was running up there earlier, but he ran up into some lap traffic a few laps ago, and that's really taken him out of the equation, 3 seconds back. Now he's just trying to keep Austin Cindric behind him and trying to save his equipment in case a late caution comes out. Briscoe trying to get his name back to the top of the championship conversation after the 22 of Austin Cindric won about 5 races and has finished in the top 2, I think, 7 consecutive times. A couple of raindrops on the windshield, not enough to stop this race, how late it is. But this could affect the start of the Cup Series race. Indeed. Fedewa, he's the spotter for Kevin Harvick. That's good mentorship. Yeah, even if it does start raining now, it's probably not worth stopping this race right now. Even if they do call a caution, they'll probably throw the checkered flag after it. They probably could affect the start of the Cup Series race, though. We'll see what happens, though. The Indy 500's also running today as well. If the Indy 500 finishes up before the Cup Series race does, I may do a finish reaction for that. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Push the issue, right? A couple tenths off may make it a little bit more comfortable. We see the 7 of Allgaier continues to fight. I like this fight out of the 7. That pit penalty put
Allgaier trying to fight to stay on the lead lap.
Grinding every point, passing his teammate Annette for the 7th position.
Well, one thing that Justin Allgaier would
now 4 laps to go.
He's going to give you everything he has every lap.
Allgaier won yesterday for his first win of 2020, but had a pit penalty late. That took him out of the going. Allgaier currently running in the 7th spot. Only 7 cars on the lead lap. Briscoe, Chastain, Cindric, Brandon Jones, Hemrick, Gregson, and at the tail end of that line, Allgaier.
He's lapped all the way up to the 7th position here in the longest green flag run we've seen in the Xfinity Series, really all summer long, 100 laps. We have not seen this series run this long in quite some time, and the 98 is proving that.
Briscoe cruising towards a win. Allgaier trying to keep himself on the lead lap.
Should have an answer for Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric has been winning all the races, taking all the points, and to be blunt, this 98 car has not had the speed to win the races.
Briscoe dominated early in the season, but has really slowed down, really thanks to Austin Cindric's torrid summer run. But now he's coming out of turns 3 and 4, and Briscoe is going to take the white flag. This is the last lap, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Chase Briscoe, one of the hot, blooming prospects, looking to make it to the Cup Series next year with how he's been performing. His performance this year has really been slowed down by Austin Cindric. But Briscoe is going to get back into the championship conversation right here. Out of turn 4, Briscoe will win the second round of Dover. Chastain and Cindric, 2nd and 3rd. Brandon Jones, 4th. Daniel Hemrick, 5th. And sometime today, Noah Gregson and Justin Allgaier will round out the top 7.
Jeff was pointing out there, this team needed to do something. They've been beat on the racetrack, and then
big win for that 98 team and Chase Briscoe. They needed to try to get back into this championship hunt after not winning the last 7 races, and they're well in it now. Oh, don't
A lot of bacon. There you go.
There you go. Don't wreck the car. We saw Greg Biffle do that back in 2005. He backed into the wall while trying to do a burnout.
Especially hard there, where that straightaway banked 9 degrees. Yeah, I never tried that either, Jim.
That's all right, though.
Just think about the season this young man's had. Think about the battle he had with Kyle Busch at Darlington. An emotional win for him. He wins at the road course in Indianapolis. Means so much to him being from Mitchell, Indiana. And yet,
Briscoe out of the car.
a rare mistake. Really
He does his
22 spins this car out.
celebration right there.
Back up, the team was prepared.
More of like a remembrance.
This is their 18th career win, the Xfinity Series. Really putting an exclamation
After a
point in his
family tragedy earlier in the year before Darlington, he's been doing that after his wins.
Win with good cars, as well as a street chief, Richard Boswell. Rally the team, get another car out of the truck. Put on this type of performance says a lot about an organization, a lot about a race team.
I think it's really been impressive in all the different types of tracks that he's won in. I think that's something that you look at these drivers, is there just one specific place that they're winning? And that, Cindric's a perfect example of that too, where we knew that he could win on the road courses, but he's proven that there's a lot of other places he can go win too.
You see the hat, High Point. Well, their headquarters only about 200 miles away in Sparta, New Jersey. Dave, you're standing by with the winner.
Here's the interview with Chase Briscoe, your winner.
Briscoe, who came all the way down with his burnouts to park in front of his crew and congratulate with them. You know, Marissa tweeted out your call to her today, calling your shot. What do you think about coming through with that?
Yeah, that was cool. I told her today I was so mad after yesterday I had to go win, and just a testament to these guys, these Stewart Haas guys, to pull a backup out. And honestly, it was better than our primary, I thought. So pretty cool to win from the back here in a backup. And this is Boswell's home racetrack, highpoint.com. This is their second closest racetrack, and man, we haven't won in a month and a half, but it feels like 5 years. I'm glad that we're kind of back where I felt like we were at the beginning of the year. And truthfully, I felt like today is probably the most dominant car we've had all year long. So hopefully we can continue that trend, and feels good to be back in victory lane, that's for sure.
So what did you learn yesterday? You made a mistake, and you admitted that, but what did you learn that allowed you to take this backup car to victory lane?
Yeah, honestly, as crazy as it is, I think racing that car, there's no splitter and everything else, it was so tight that I just kept trying to learn stuff, even though it was so different. And I was so tight there at the end, I felt like a lot of the same stuff I learned yesterday in that car, really correlated over. And I found some stuff right on the bottom. I don't want to give up my secret, but I always say it feels like every time I win one of these races, it just reminds me of dirt racing. And kind of the same thing, I found 2 or 3 inches where I could put my left front and have a ton of grip, and it reminded me of running the moisture. So just so cool, like I said, to get highpoint.com, Ford Florence Racing School, Mobile One, Stewart Haas Racing, just again a victory lane. It's pretty cool, and I've always wanted to win at Dover. This is one of those drivers' racetracks, and certainly wasn't easy today.
And drive it, he did a good run today for Chase Briscoe, 6th win of the season, Steve.
Yeah, 6th win in 21
Chase
starts.
Briscoe wins at Dover. Got the Indy 500 later today, the Cup race at Dover. Bunch of action still going on later today. Stay with us, folks.